Is this what you typically look like when you're at home, say working from home or working at home? And then if you need to head out for a quick errand, do you typically throw on the first puffer jacket that you can get your hands on and then get out the door? If your answer is yes, that's what typically most women do. And to be honest, I do that too, a lot of the times. And honestly, if you're happy with your style and if you like the way you look and it makes you feel confident, then there's nothing wrong with it and you're all set. However, if there are days where you wonder, is there a way that I can look a little more elevated and put together without spending an hour in front of the mirror, and more importantly, without wearing some fussy clothes that I have to mess with all through the day, then you're in the right place, and I'm here to give you at least 5 different outfit formulas. The outfit formulas that I'm going to give you are simple and easy and will not take you more than 5 minutes to put together. So let's first start with the athleisure suit that you might typically have on at home. To be honest, if you just threw on a really nice structured coat on top of it, that in itself will instantly elevate your outfit. The key here, though, is to put on a structured coat and not something that is unstructured or oversized or baggy. So in this outfit, what we do is we take the same sweatpants that you had on at home, but do one simple switch, and that is put on a nice camel-colored cashmere or wool sweater on top. Now, if you want to do more layering, that's great too. You can put on a camisole or a t-shirt inside, and that goes right along with the layering trend that is quite hot right now, and it'll keep you warm. Now, at this point, you've already elevated your outfit and it looks a lot more put together. Next, what we're going to do is, if you want to head out, you throw on a nice structured coat on top of it. Here I've shown a red coat to add some, color to the outfit and brightness. And honestly, this particular coat, I think, needs to be a little bit longer, but this is what I had, and I think we can make do with it. Now, you could easily do the reverse too. For instance, instead of putting on a neutral color sweater, you could put on a colorful sweater and then a neutral coat on top of it. Again, here, the key to remember is the coat you're putting on needs to have some kind of structure and stiffness to it, and that really helps pull the outfit together. Now, if you keep wondering, why does she keep saying structured coat, structured coat? Well, I'll show you right now why. When your underlying outfit does not have a whole lot of structure and is sort of flowy and flexible, and on top of that you throw on another wrap coat, to me it seems like that's when it starts to look a little bit like pajamas and a bathrobe. So if you want to avoid that, certainly put on something with a little more structure and buttons, so it looks like you actually thought about it and it's an intentional outfit. So in the next outfit, we're going to switch things up a little bit. So we're going to keep the same top that you had from your athleisure suit, and then we're going to add a nice pair of your favorite denim, be it straight leg, boot cut, or even wide leg. Here in this case, I have not tucked in the top because it's actually a crop top and it sits sort of just above the waistline of my jeans, so I don't really have to tuck it in. If your top is a little bit longer, keep in mind that you may have to tuck in the top if you want to keep your proportions right. What do I mean by proportions? The top half has to be about 1/3 and you want the bottom half to be roughly 2/3. Next, if you want to head outside, we just throw on a nice long coat and you're good to go. Keep in mind, in this case, since we've already added more structure to the outfit with the denim, you can now throw on your wrap wool coat, your long wrap wool coat, and you're good to go. Now, does that mean all your coats have to always be long and full length as much as possible? Not really. For most women, and especially if you're on the shorter side like me, what works best is when you're wearing pants or jeans, wearing a long coat that, goes far down, or wearing a crop or a short jacket, like I'm showing you here. So you could also throw on a short puffer, keep it open or keep it zipped up, and you look completely put together and your proportions are all correct. And if you're wondering right about now, what on earth am I going to do with all those sort of mid-thigh puffers that I have that I love so much? If you just stick on for a bit, I will show you exactly how you can style that and still look put together. And honestly, between you and me, I wear those mid-thigh puffers all the time. I really love them. They're comfortable, they keep you warm, they're so easy. And in reality, yes, you can wear them with anything that you actually want, including jeans. It's not the end of the world. One of the key pieces for winter is, of course, a sweater dress. We cannot possibly have winter outfit formulas without having at least one sweater dress. In the next outfit, we have a really nice sweater dress paired with some black boots. Now, if you noticed, in this particular sweater dress, there's a lot of sort of empty real estate at the top. So you want to fill that with at least some kind of jewelry, necklace, so it doesn't look so empty. And then remember that mid-thigh puffers we were talking about that did not quite work out in the first outfit where we had an athleisure suit? Here, it'll actually work out great. In this case, I happen to have the same or a similar color puffer, and when you put that on with the sweater dress or with the shorter sweater dress, it actually works out perfectly. And so yes, in fact, you can actually look stylish wearing your mid-thigh puffer coat. Now, of course, you could also throw on a wool coat or your wrap wool coat, and even that would look just great. Wool and silk is such a great combination, and that's what we'll see in our next outfit. I might have shown you the wool and silk combination at other times too, because it is my personal favorite, and the combination of those two textures just feels so luxurious, and it just is perfect for winter. Here is an outfit in the rich burgundy color. The skirt is silk and the sweater is, I believe, wool. And it happens to be from Quince. Incidentally, I actually bought a skirt from Quince many years ago, I think, when they first started, and it just did not fit me right. I especially have wider hips, and it just fell all wrong. And I thought, clothes from Quince just won't work for me. I was actually surprised when I just tried to buy from them again, and this time the skirt fit me perfectly. And both the sweater and the skirt is from Quince. In this outfit, I intentionally did not wear a belt. You see, I have this large statement pendant that I'm wearing, and if I wore a belt, that would actually distract from the whole outfit and would actually kind of chop the outfit up. So I like the outfit much better with just a large statement pendant that draws the eye upwards, and then kind of clean lines for the rest of the outfit, and it just falls. And then if you want to head out in the cold, wrap yourself up in a nice wool coat, and you look really put together. I do plan on making a part 2 of this video, so please stay tuned. In the meantime, I really hope you enjoy these other videos that I have up here about other styling ideas, creating winter outfits, and so much more. And I will see you in my next video.